Yup, it's real. That was splat melting radix. Your eye and deceiving you. How does that happen? You have to ask Gearbox non-existent QA team. What is up YouTube? Today I have with Borderlands for interaction showcase for you guys, and for this one we have an insane interaction with Rafa that deal infinite damage with literally anything. I'm going to try and explain this interaction before demonstrating it. So this interaction has to do with two things. First, he utter Cabrón, which says that whenever Rafa kills an enemy while Arc-Knife is active, restore a portion of his health. And the second line say whenever Rafa gains health, deal bonus corrosive damage with all attacks and gain increased movement speed. That bonus corrosive damage is what we want to focus on, because this bonus corrosive damage is action skill damage. And we also have permalast, which says that whenever Rafa deals damage with an action skill to an enemy, he gains a chance to deal that damage again. Now, what crazy about permalast is that it is a double dip, which means we are scaling our damage exponentially. The even crazier thing is that permalast is not a bonus element, it is a separate damage instance that can receive bonus element. When you deal that action skill damage again, that damage is not actually action skill damage. And the reason they do this is to avoid a loop that would basically lead to infinite damage. However, what Gearbox forget about is that after Cabrón, the bonus corrosive damage is action skill, and it apply to the permalast damage instant, which means that whenever permalast proc, it is getting after Cabrón, which means it is getting a action skill bonus element, and that action skill bonus element can also proc another permalast because it is action skill, and you can see it is a loop. Now, in order to consistently proc this chain, you would want to get stuff that buff overdrive, because permalast is actually an overdrive skill and receive overdrive bonuses. So stuff like Jack, a Dancer, and Sotaro, which the Dancer class mod also provide a point into. Now, the funniest thing with after Cabrón is that the bonus corrosive damage applied to anything, even Repkit Splat, as I have already showcased in the beginning. However, if you want to get the most stack out after Cabrón, you need a way to gain health, and the most consistent way I have found to achieve that is through a support rune Artfire. This will heal you and you will be considered as gaining health even if you are at full health. Okay, all of that explanation out of the way, hope you understand it. Now to the demonstration. So what I want to do is very simple. I want to switch to my support rune Artfire, shoot it, enter Arc-Knife, then let the stack of after Cabrón stack up, and I just kinda hit once, and as you can see, the damage ramp up real quick. I mean, this is just insane. And the craziest thing about this interaction is that you can use any source of damage, no matter how small it is, to proc this, and it will do infinite damage. So technically Rafa can make any build viable, which is pretty crazy. Here, let me try with a Repkit Nova, which has a low base damage, and it will still deal infinite damage with this interaction. As you can see, that is just crazy how Nova can do all of that damage. I don't think this will last long because it is just insane. And that is the interaction. Hope you enjoy it. If you did, remember to like, share, subscribe, and see you guys next time.